Let me just double check with the streaming stuff. Yes, yes I do. Alright, let's go live now. Live now. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to break the weapons. Alright, so let's do this. It should all be fine. First and foremost, let's check out Barricatier. So I finally broke the streak, right? Yeah, I think 8 liches in, and I finally have one that's not level 4. That's very, very fortunate. I think I already did call today, right? Or this week. So we handling the sortie and the like. The issue with Warframe is that 15 meters isn't all that much. So I need to figure out like how I want to group and like decimate units. Well, I don't really need to group units. I don't think. I think I just need to set it up so that the Sobek can just kill a unit. Is the issue. So let's quickly travel to Barrow. Permission to board granted. So what we have today is Jolt, Maim. Okay, Prime, Cleanse, Corpus. So shotgun mod. Not a bad thing to pick up. Not amazing to pick up. Galaxion Vandal. I suppose I can pick up the Prisma Grinlock. Have I mastered it? No. Okay. There we go. More mastery fodder for me for later.
Can't buy class, but I think you just proved them wrong.
Do I sound happy, Borrow? Do I sound happy that I have to pick up a weapon that I have no intention of using? Okay. So let's go to the arsenal. Let's see what I can fish out for this weapon. Oh, there we go. Let's see. So right now, oh, I'm using the Torrid, not the Sobek. That's okay. Like I'm just gonna pick up a setup that. Who would be interesting? Let's do Calervo. Calervo or Dagoth, I think would be a good choice here. So if we have the Sobek, you can clearly see that I've put a lot of work into this one. I think I just want damage, right? The 2000 damage isn't bad. The crit isn't bad, right? The issue is that I don't think so. Acid Shells does not benefit from more damage, right? But getting to that kill point and kill threshold is important. Because if I tag things, that'll be important. Dexterity, Merciless, Exhilarate. I could hop into this. This could be funny. But right now its disposition is 1, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to do so. Galvanized Hell is always going to be a strict upgrade. Let's do Heat. Okay. I need to just upgrade it again, I think. Look at me throwing Forma away. Okay. So let's test some things. So what pet do I have, first and foremost? Nautilus with Verglass, that's okay. Um, do you have Propagation? You have Manifold Bond. You don't have anything else. Contagious Bond is what I want. Let's drop that for now. So, the reason why I want Contagious Bond is if, on the off chance my Nautilus does get the killing blow, it will spread its elements up to 100 stacks. And it can apply viral, right? Yeah, so if it can apply viral, that'll make um what was it called? Acid shells do double damage. That means it's gonna do 90% of whatever base HP is. Mind you, like the steel path modifier is gonna like make that a little bit moot, but that's okay. Like the thing is, if acid shells doesn't work very well, that's okay. It's just in that case, I don't need to worry about it at all because it's a high crit, high status weapon, and it's a weapon with like that's going to have over 100% status, right? Because what is it? 15 times 15 is like a 225, right? Am I wrong? Maybe. But let me see. 25. I can't do math right now, so calculator. So 15 squared. 15. Yes, 225. So that means the Sobek is a status weapon, not a crit weapon. And I should be building it as thus. But the problem with acid shells is it doesn't like propagate your own nonsense. It doesn't propagate your own status, right? So you can see like I'm not doing all that much damage right now. That's to be expected. Because like these guys are the tankiest enemies in the game, right? Like, so it's no wonder I'm not doing any damage at the moment. So I think what I want to do, right? So the reason why I have Calervo, right? So that I could do this. So I want to figure out, does this count as like having like doing explosions, right? So am I priming all of them? Oh, I don't have a melee weapon equipped. I don't. Okay, let's get the ceramic dagger, I guess. So, the idea, right? Because I don't know if this counts as the weapon priming them, right? So what I should do is realistically, I should be using a less, like a less tanky enemy to test this out on, because like this is unrealistic to come across, right? And I'm not actually getting any information out of there. So let's get chargers. Hello, I don't know, man. Come visit this. Yeah, came to visit the stream. Thank you for joining in. Yeah, so I got me a Sobek, right? I'm just testing it how, like, the explosion works, right? I mean, against Infested, of course it works, so, like, that's besides the point. Let's check out how it works without my 3. So you can see that it's spread. So you can see that it's not doing 45% of their max HP, because Steel Path adds an HP modifier, right? And that HP modifier is not counted as base HP, right? So the idea is not that this weapon is meant to be directly killing things. The idea is that you want high enough status and fire rate so that you can tag everything, right? I can tag everything here, and then once one thing dies to your things, everything else does, right? So realistically, I think shock might be better on it. Electric might be better on it, or gas. In that case, Gyre might be better. Gyre or Volt. Because right now I have heat, because I want to stack up as much heat as possible so I can kill the one thing, right? But if I'm using this as a primer, right, I normally don't like priming weapons, just so you know. So I'm just going to drop these just for the sake of testing. So let's go gas. And electric. Let's see. No, I don't. I want heat, I guess, just to offset. And then electric. So if I'm trying to just tag everything, by all means, right? Because like I feel like what you want to do with these is like tag. Because like as you can see, like they died way faster than with heat, right? And of course they're chargers, so they're going to be squishy. That will always be the thing. But the idea is like I'm tagging all of these, right? And once they get close enough together, right, they will all instantly die. So I think the whole way you want to be using this weapon is not like as a direct damage source, is at least for my playstyle, right? So for instance, if I take gunners, right, like if I just tag everything, like I'm not going to be doing all that much damage, right? You can see them all taking like ticks of 1 or 2 damage, and that's just the result of the current armor system, right? But, right, if I do something like this, and then tag everything, right? Like, it's way faster. Like, sure, you could argue that, like, oh, that doesn't prove anything, Kalervo can do that by himself, right? So this is the whole reason why I'm trying out Kalervo, right? It's like, if I do this and... Oh, I don't have energy for it. Give me a second. And this, right? You can see that, like, they're dying, right? But it's taking a decent amount of time. Like, Storm of Ukyo is actually way stronger than people give it credit for. But, like... Okay. The Laravel might just be too strong. Like, he's a very underappreciated frame with how strong he is. How do I better explain this, then? I have full energy. Alright. If I do this, I don't have enough energy. This is Vazarin, so it's not very helpful. If I do this, I'm tagging everything. No, Okay. Like, the question is like... Okay. Let's get some Ancients. Let's do Ancient Disruptor. So the thing that I want to test... So first and foremost, I've poorly modded Kalervo for my tests. But, like, the thing that I want to test is that... Does his, like, does tagging things with his 3 mean that I'm tagging with, like, everything else, you know? It would be weird if it does. Okay, let's see. I'll need to be in a thing for that. I think I can invite. Yeah, okay. I'll hop into the Discord just for that kind of stuff. Allow the microphone. The trick with the electric something void buff, it infinitely tags them. Yeah. I just want to avoid using Zata's Whispers for as long as I can. Because, like, Zata's Whispers is like a cheat, right? It like, it allows, like, elements to quadruple the... Which, as you can imagine, is a little bit cheat. Okay, let's do that. Hello. You want gunners? Alright, gunners. Alright. Hello, Ninja. Welcome to the stream. Mind you, if you want to, like, listen in on the Discord call, you are welcome to do so. The link should be in the description. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, using melee influence is interesting. Oh, that... I think I found something kind of funny. So... I'm gonna just set up another one. So if I get an Impact Sobek, you know what I could do with it? If I'm building it for status, and if I'm playing it only with Kalervo, right, because of how Kalervo works, I can tag all of them with Kalervo, but I can also get them to the point where I can mercy kill them. And you... No? I'm gonna spawn a bunch more. Yeah. Oh. Oh no, now they've all tagged. See, it takes a lot longer. Now if I do that... interesting. Yeah, so hope everyone is gearing up for the weekend. I think I will be streaming some Hollow Knight tomorrow. I have been practicing the NKG fight, so I should theoretically get to Absolute Radiance in like 2 or 3 runs. So that's gonna be exciting. Um, I didn't want to bore everyone with the amount, like hours of practice. Honestly, it just takes like 1 or 2 hours. All right, let's see what you got. Were you just spamming finishers? Yeah. Okay, so what you're doing is essentially, because you've knocked them down, and you're doing one finisher, applying the finisher to... Okay, you're applying finisher to everything. Okay. I see. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Really? Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to take off Nautilus for now, because I think he's breaking some of the experiments. Okay. Yeah. So, something like this. Okay. I'm not talking a lot in the case of the stream. Sorry about that. I'm just like thinking of some weird nonsense that could be applied here. Because like... So, one little known tidbit about Vazarin is that they got a innate grouping ability, right? So, if I do... Yeah, that'll do it if I'm just doing finisher damage. Oh my god, my computer... I think I need to clean up my computer. It's dying. Hmm. Yeah, it seems like your Sobek's set up way more than mine at the moment. When you multi-shot 60 status, so that's very good. Very, very good. Okay. What else could I do to try to amp this? Outside of, like, the standard Saren or... Because, like... Mm-hmm. Right, like, Hildred has armor strip. Like, if I'm using this as a tagging weapon, I think I want status duration, don't I? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a Jolt is available this week at Barrow, if you haven't checked that out already. Yeah. So I think Punch Through is actually going to be very useful here. Just because, like, First and foremost, I'm gonna close some tabs for YouTube. I think my computer's just trying to update. Yeah, you can tell that my task manager is being a little upsetty spaghetti. Yeah, it's Steam. I'm updating a game. What are you updating, Steam? It's Power World. Power World's been coming out with a lot of updates lately. Yeah. Uh, yeah, because, like, I think as a support weapon, like, it's gonna play really, really well. Right? Uh, for instance, I think I can combine it with a jacket tag now. Or not even now, but before. I just never considered trying to do so. So, chat, if you didn't know, the jacket tag has a similar thing called Vulcan Blitz. And it does 60% of the enemy's max HP for a combined percentage of 105%. Linear fall off for the explosion. Yeah. I mean, like the fall off like is going to be a thing, but like in like gameplay is basically I don't think it's gonna matter all that much. Excuse me. Okay. Like it in gameplay, it's not you're not gonna get ideal conditions anyways, right? So it's just like every little bit of damage counts kind of situation. Like I've seen so many builds that are just like, oh, this weapon's great if you use armor strip. I'm just like, yeah, but that's not what you're trying to experiment with, right? I feel that's a little dishonest at that point. Okay. Oh, did she just die? Okay. Who and oh, there you are. Smack, smack, smack. Okay, so if I do that, that doesn't count. Interesting. Okay, so they overwrite each other. That's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. I'm not sure if there's another weapon that does it. There's another frame that kind of does it. Yeah, there's another frame that does it. Sevagoth. Yeah, if you're wondering why I have two Sevagoths, that's because I got one for free. I think it was one of the not giveaways, like the Twitch drops, yeah. So, let's see. Damage vulnerability, critical chance vulnerability, shade limit. Okay. Let's give this a try. I honestly want to play more Sevagoth. It's just like, he's just a little bit jank. Is the issue. Right? Because, like... Like, you can see that, like, me casting this instantly, like, almost routs all of these enemies, right? Like, at that point, I'm just like, am I really just, you know, am I promoting anything interesting here? Because it's literally just spam, spam, explosion. They changed the visual for Sevagoth's thing though. Like, it didn't explode like that before. Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, Servagoth's a good frame that's just like overshadowed by just being difficult to get and just not the best at his job. Yeah. So you're using melee influence to propagate? Mm-hmm. Are you using the shield egg? Okay. Interesting, interesting. Let's see. Why don't I max Prime Point Blank? Because I am lazy. So do you know what the initial plan was, ladies and gents, for like a bunch of the mods? Like before, like so when I was serious about the game, the idea was that I would get like, so for instance, Primed Ravage has what, 10 levels? Oh, like no, it has 11 including unranked, right? So I would have 11 Primed Ravages, right? At varying like polarity levels so that I could slot them in. And this was before like Forma were even introduced into the game. So that was the original plan. And that's the only reason why I don't have like it's because like my Prime Point Blank, I just refuse to level as a like part of that. Because I'm like, I don't need the extra 1 cost. But yeah, you know what could be interesting? So, what happens with the Sobek? Does okay. It let me try to think of this. Does Shivering Contagions spread the Sobek effect? So Shivering Contagion. I don't have a maxed out one, and I would have to hop out of here to do that. So I'm gonna leave it for now. Shivering Contagion. So I want heat. I want, I guess, tox for gas, just so that I can get rid of it. And then I want cold, lots of cold. Chilling grasp. So the idea is that if so Shivering Contagion is going to be interesting going forward because it's going to be like a hard CC that you can have on a weapon, right? Which is not unique, but it's unique in the fact that people can't be immune to it, or like cannot develop a resistance to it like panic, right? So things with Overguard can only receive a maximum of 4 stacks. Hmm. Yeah, so you can see that I've only shot this one person. And, like, Shivering Contagion is, like, spreading cold, right? Would you like to do the honors and killing one person without the Sobek? Because, like, so that... doesn't that mean that, like... So the Sobek proc is propagating then, right? Okay, so I'm going to shoot this guy in the corner. And that should... Well, the idea is that you shoot someone that's affected by cold and far away from them. Hang on, let's reset the thing. So... I'm gonna shoot one guy... Like, I'm gonna shoot this guy over here. And cold should be propagating, right? Shoot someone that has cold propagated onto them, and not anything else. Yeah. No, it doesn't propagate. That's really unfortunate. Because it is a Sobek propagating it. Okay, that's weird. The screen shake. Wait, where did my overguard come from? Did you give me overguard? Yeah, but... What? No, Verizon doesn't give overguard. Did I give myself overguard as Kalerva before and it's just stuck? Interesting. Okay, new group. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna change to a weapon, or grab a weapon that can, like, kill a thing. Oh, right, they added the, Hang on, I did something else I want to test. After. Oh, no. So, let's see, I got an augment mod for the Bronco. Because that's available this week. That's gonna be funny. That's gonna be funny. Let's do heat. I already have heat. More heat. Cool. Mm-hmm. So, out of curiosity, does anyone know what this, like, Sobek augment, or not like Sobek, the Bronco augment does? That, like, hasn't been in the shop for, like, 3 years. Yeah, it opens up things to finishers. You basically walk up to a guy, you shotgun them, and then you finish their face. Okay, why does... Okay, hot take. Wait. Okay, why does the Bronco Incarnate's bouncing shot propagate staggering buckshot? I shot that. Oh, I didn't even hit that person. Yeah, I can finish with this guy. That's so funny. Okay. What else did you want to test? Might as well keep testing things while we're here. Yeah. What? What propagates bleed? The Galaxion propagates bleed. You mean with its bounce? Yeah. But that much is understandable though, right? Because, like, it's a beam weapon. Because we can do that with the, what was it called? The other one, Nucor, already. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. I have a couple weapons that can propagate viral. I can just also just use Grendel. Sevagoth's Shadow. I don't even use Sevagoth's Shadow for anything. Oh no. Sevagoth's Shadow doesn't actually have a description. It still has the playtester description. This is how forgotten Sevagoth's Shadow is. Like, you look at everything and it's just like, so Sevagoth's claws, right, has razor sharp blades in a condensed void energy, inflicting deep grievous wounds. And then Sevagoth's Shadow, he square open bracket, ph close square bracket description. It's very funny. It's very funny. Okay, let's set something up for the jack attack. Uh, yeah, let's install melee arcane adapter. Let's do crescendo on finisher kill. Okay, so I need to get finisher kills, right? Okay. Oh no. Does melee duplicate affect jack attack? No, because the explosion can't crit. Yeah. Okay, that's unfortunate. So Vulcan Blitz, I want Blood Rush. I want critical damage. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. And then we want heavy attack, killing blow. Killing an enemy with a heavy attack reduces accuracy. Why is that even a thing? Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Focus energy. Anyways, do you need another invite? Okay. Yeah. So let's get rid of the chargers. Just do max out chargers while I stack this up, just for shits and giggles. Oh, game is having a little bit of an aneurysm. I can't even exit this menu. Oh, that makes sense. I do this. Yeah, then. Okay, this is how weak infested are. These are steel path infested, and I'm using an undermodded Bronco. Okay, back to gunners. I like how we're just like jumping to opposite ends of the spectrum. What are you aiming to do? Yeah, let's keep spawning some more. Yeah, I don't do enough damage yet. This thing. Okay. So you want me just to spread some viral on things. Let's go Grendel. I don't think... I don't even have the Alchemist dude. Oh wait, Hydroid does it, doesn't he? Yeah, Lavos. Okay, Hydroid with Viral Tempest. Okay. Simulate. So you want me to proc it first, or...? Yeah. Well, they're also being stripped. Let's not use... Let's not use someone that can full strip. Okay. I guess Grendel then. His Viral Tempest is a little bit too good. Grendel. Okay. Oh, yeah, there. I'm going to kill off everything. And then I'm just going to eat one and spit it out, I think. Or can I just Cannonball? No, Cannonball Aura Strips, never mind. I forgot that they gave, like, Grendel so many things. You know what? I'm just going to shoot things. I think that'll be fine. Okay, they got viral. Okay, so I'm going to assume that you're trying to use the explosion? Mm-hmm. Okay, do you want me to group and prime, or...? Okay. Oopsie. I ate an entire row. Well, you're doing a like a finisher attack with the finisher setup, right? Mm-hmm. Very interesting. I mean, we also got the Rhino, like, defensive ability. The best defense is the best. Yeah. Okay. Um... Hmm. Let's see, let's see. Go ahead. Okay. What's your question? Apparently funnel clouds lie. So it says it can no longer pick things up. It can still pick things up. They're up. Heavy enemies will no longer be picked up, but small enemies will. But like, I mean, it's doing a butt ton of damage though. Wrong button. Does it restrict its AoE? Okay. They are armor stripped at the moment, just so you know. Let's get some not armor stripped one. I think if you can get one explosion to happen inside Zephyr's clouds, it's gonna hit. Yeah, because like, what, it's 4 times 45%, right? So, and if you're applying viral to the things, yeah. So like, if you're applying viral to like everything, then yeah, it's just instant death. Okay, those efforts to go the play for this. Well, the fact that she has like the thing about it is she has better damage transmission than like Calervo, right? Also, like I think, wait, are they benefiting or suffering from 2 Sopek procs? Like if I shoot and you shoot? That's so okay, how does Mirage work then? Ugh, this is dumb. So like there's so many questions and it's like I know like the Sobek isn't supposed to be a good weapon, but it's hilarious like how like it can be under like really jank circumstances, you know? Oh, like I wouldn't doubt that it's pretty up there. Okay. Okay. My computer does not like this. Like it's screaming. Look. Oh wait, my setup doesn't have acid shells. I don't think my setup does. My setup have acid shells? It should. Yeah, it does. Okay. Clearly, my no, I don't think it's multi-propagating. There's so many gas particles, and they want to make those more apparent. Yeah, stream's lagging a bit because my computer hated that. So I wouldn't be surprised if stream is lagging. Apologies for that. I'm not going to do that again. So, um, we now understand why Mirage's one isn't her subsume. um, yeah, it's weird. It's really, really weird. Go ahead. Mag bubble, huh? So there's a really strange property for depending on which of the three projectiles you're using or weapons types you're using, right? So like void bubbles and mag bubbles behave differently depending on whether or not you are using a hit scan weapon, which is the Sobek, a beam weapon, or projectile weapon. Like with hit scan weapons, you can see that like they're just immediately redirecting to wherever I casted it, right? Hello, Lolstar. Go ahead. Um, I think what's happening is, and I don't know because I haven't seen the code, or like I don't think there's anyone who thoroughly tested this in the modern era. I think the reason why it doesn't work is because it's the Sobek is the owner of the damage and not us, right? So that's why, like, if you use Saren's Cloud, it propagates the Sobek, right? Or not Saren's Cloud, Saren's, hello, friendos. Uh, yeah, if you use Saren's Toxic Lash, it propagates it, because Toxic Lash gives the Sobek, the explosion property, like, the acid property, and therefore it can propagate, like, Toxic Lash, right? That's the same thing with Garuda. We're trying to break the Sobek. Right, so if I grab, like, Saren, I think, with Toxlash. So Saren, max duration Saren, or decent duration Saren, yeah. Do I have everything? No. What do I have here? That's Silent Saren. This is Mind Control Saren. What am I doing with Saren? It's this one. It's this Saren. Okay, so I want as much damage as possible, right? So let's go Hawk slash Saren, and then you've already killed them, didn't you? Okay. Do Talk slash Saren, and then wait, Saren can apply viral. I'm dumb. Yeah, so I'm going to be needing to be able to kill this thing first. That's the issue, right? You can see that my damage isn't very good on stream at the moment because I haven't leveled this thing or brought it to 60. Hello? I don't think it's bad. I think, like, it does... Oh, I have it set up for Shivering Contagion. That's probably also why it was lagging. Okay, let's do like max heat. Um, Ravage, right? We want crit damage. And then we went crit chance. So we get rid of that. It's just a crit, crit, crit. Critical deceleration. I could put hunter munitions on it. I don't think the explosion can propagate it because they can't crit. Right? It'd be nice if it could crit. Yeah, I'm doing damage now. It's just gonna take a hot minute to kill anything right now, simply because of how it's set up. So... Oh, right. I have... Okay, okay, okay. I'm understanding now why, like, things aren't working the way I wanted to. Mostly because I'm dumb, but... Like, so... The damage source that kills it has to be from the Sobek. It can't just be a tag. That's a little unfortunate. We're just gonna knock you down real quick, Missy. Just take all of the heat procs. This is unrealistic, by the way. So, like... I have, like, 9 seconds to proc it. Come on. There we go. So... Okay, so you can see that these guys have toxin on them. That's because of, like, Toxic Lash. That's basically all I wanted to show. I was just being really dumb about it. Go ahead and do what you want with these guys. It's like the thing about acid shells and the Sobek, it's a breakpoint weapon, right? Like, because like once you start a domino effect, like you'll just casually get domino effects. So like I guess what you want to do then is like you want to set it up so that it can actually kill things on its own. In that case, you want to build as much status as possible, because it's not an amazing crit weapon. Go ahead. Yeah, it needs a little bit of help at the moment. Why do what is the setup? I think I don't want overextended. I think I want more duration where I can. Continuity can't fit. Shock Trooper is good. Venom Dose is good. Okay. We'll just pop duration. This doesn't spread further. What bug? Oh no, if you weapon strip them, like if you disarm them, they will adopt the AI of infested chargers. I don't know how they're disarmed then. Oh, what school are you using? Don't they have sling disarm? Is that generic? Then I have no idea. Because you're disarming them for sure. Ow. Ow. Okay, let's stop this before I die. Okay. Oh. That's fantastic. Okay. Anyways, That little setback aside. Like, I mean, the obvious thing is to, like, have Saren do things, because, like, she's gonna full strip the entire enemy team while propagating infinitely scaling damage, right? Like, that's just, like, the easy way to do it, right? So I gotta do that. You can see the toxin spores, and now the toxin spores are gonna tick up. And now they're dead. Right? Like, but you can see Saren's just doing Saren things. Right? At that point, you want to just use the dual toxicist? Dual Ichor. Dual Ichor, yeah. At that point, you just use the dual Ichor and you just spread cancer to everyone. Right? So if you do that, I'm gonna charge up real quick. Right? So I'm gonna do... I mean, the dual Ichor, like, it's so hard to compete with the Incarnants now. That's one of the big things. So if I do this, do this, do this, do this... My computer did not like that, by the way. My computer really didn't like that. So we'll do this again. I'm just hitting this one guy over here. Look at that. This is Cancer Saren. This is what the Sobek desires. This is what it wanted to be. It's like, did you hear of our new Lord and Savior Cancer? Like, what is this? Oh, I'm sorry. Like, so, like, it used to be worse, by the way. Like, this thing used to proc on, what was it called? Normal attacks? Like, at the end of the normal combo string? Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't even have that. You got that set up? Okay. Let's give it a try. Because, like, the Divine Spears is going to be kind of silly. This is not okay. Can I do this with Calervo? I think it'd be unforgivable if I couldn't do this with Calervo. I need to stack this up first. Okay. So now if I do this, and then do this, Oh, never mind. They just die. Kill. Spawn. And then grab energy. I just want to know, like, if this counts as, like, the melee weapon doing the kill. Wait, am I not? Oh, it is? What? Interesting. The dual Ichor, Ichor, whichever one you prefer, is very interesting, to say the least. Uh, yeah, they don't count. Okay. Okay. I think for Kalerva, I'll be using the Bronco for shits and giggles, though. You're all good, Ninja. You're all good. Okay. What other frames are there? Oh, right. Sure. Toss you an invite. Let's see how it goes. Um... How does it work with Doom? Alright, let's do this. Okay. So it does propagate it. That's really weird. Or, like, was it due to the status, or... Hmm. Mm-hmm. Because, like, I feel like that'd be good for... Oh, you know what would be fun? If you're using that to propagate? Like, if you were using... What was it called? The, Expedite Suffering. Hmm. Yeah. This is such a dumb frame. Okay, let's... Oh wait, this is my Thermal Sunder Dagoth. I don't want Thermal Sunder on Dagoth. So, for anyone wondering, if you want to level up a Warframe really fast, you replace their one with Thermal Sunder, and it just makes it really easy to level them. uh... Yeah, I don't think it's doing anything. Oh wait, I don't have my crit set up. Okay. I forgot about that. The first one died real fast. Yeah, nothing's like the goth for the goth playstyle. Like nothing trumps just having access to your four. You know, like it's so nice though being able to wipe out a whole battalion of things. But like, there's not a lot of flexibility in her kit. Probably one of the best casters in the game, but like, you know, it's definitely not for everyone. It's definitely more active than, say, Ember is. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Now imagine if you had a grouping ability on him. Yeah, that's why I'm a fan of Vazarin. Just like, I can just do pop. Or like, I could put Magus Anomaly on. I have to actually farm a Magus Anomaly. But like, next around this time next month, we should have access to Jade Shadows, and that's going to change how frost or the cold procs and blast procs work. They definitely need to like rethink not touching gas and magnetic though. Okay. Um. Okay. So we're thinking like like small picture now, like general application stuff. Like generally, the Sobek with acid shells will kill something like or kill groups of people every now and again, right? That's just how the game works, right? You can exacerbate it. Uh, let's see. Tank, you're infested. Like boilers? Yeah. Oh god, this. Do I have screen shake on? I should not have screen shake on. It is so much screen shake. Okay, let's disable screen shake. It's like that's boilers are gonna drive me insane. So like it's gonna be like so good against infested though. Just for just for the concept of their self grouping, like most of the time, right? And they don't have armor by default. And one buff to the Sobek is that infested HP is going up. So like, it's gonna be funny. It's, I would imagine like it does fairly decently against the Corpus as well. Probably because it's a, yeah. So okay, I think all that like acid shells and similar abilities need is the ability to scale with the weapon. I think that's the ultimate problem. Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's even with the nerf of being in Steel Path because like they have so much bonus HP. How does it work with Woven Tesla nervos? Hello, Beta. Welcome to stream. I'm a little congested today, so sorry if I don't sound like I'm in great spirits. Because, like, a little congested. The usual of refusing to eat before stream. It feels like it's doing something for some reason. Or you're just applying more damage to it. One of the two. Yeah, because, like... Yes, it's weird. Also, like, something I don't think many people use is Overdriver on Vobin. Here, have an Overdriver. That should be... I don't know how... Like, that's only a 10% damage increase because of, like, how it's set... This version of Vobin set up. Here, let me max out Vobin real quick with Overdriver. Let's do some duration. So I want as much strength as possible. I don't care much about range here. Strength and duration. Let's do blind rage. Transient fortitude. Nope, not enough space. Okay. How much does this work? 50? I think this is a final bonus too. So here, have an overdriver. For 57% increased damage. What do you want to hit? Gunners? Okay. Like, no one uses Vobin for this support skill. Right? Arguably, like, one of the best casters in the game. Also one of the trolliest casters. Like... Yeah. Slash is such a dumb... Like, it's Slash and Heat. Those are, like, realistically the two options, right? I think one thing that they really need to do a pass on is, like, AI intelligence. Because, like, for instance, Tesla Nervo's intelligence is kind of rock bottom. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. Oh no. Okay. What is that buff? Arcane Power Ramp? Oh, I have Arcane Power Ramp on this setup? That's weird. Arcane Power Ramp is just overall not good. But I want to throw this on your dog. Or your cat. Or your fox. Yes. Very nice. I don't think it's going to be as good as Slash. You have the right setup for Nizza? I don't know why that's so amusing. Well, that... Hmm. Okay. Why am I... Why am I able to, like, get infinite energy? I'm a little confused. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, we're just trying out some things, chat. Just trying to figure some things out for the Sobek. We've learned quite a bit. Um... Hmm. Hmm? Oh. Okay. Yeah. The slash proc itself is, like, not reduced by armor, which is kinda silly. Yeah, that's kinda dumb. Not gonna lie. Like, at that point, it doesn't even need to be the Sobek, though. I mean, the... Huh? Go ahead. Okie dokie. Alright, so... we learned a bunch of things today. Like, I could show Garuda. Garuda's kinda, like, the best choice for, like, instant gratification for this kind of stuff. Precision, bleeding talons, yeah. Won't reconstruct, make her very tanky. Right, no matter how little damage I'm doing, everything I'm doing does bleed procs, right? Where'd she go? Did she die? So, like, that should spread, like, a fairly sizable bleed to everyone, right? And attribute it to... I don't know, it's a little... It's a little finicky. Like, if I want to focus solely on acid shells. Right. I don't think that's the right answer, though. Um, how does the... Okay, I don't have a lot of range. So let me just put more range on this. So I don't care about power strength on anything else, so I think I can do overextended. And I do have thing for it. Duration, duration, bowling guard. I'll drop this, get a bunch of range. So this is almost 100%. It's okay. Let's see. String. I think I can fit Amar's Hatred. And that should push it? Yeah, that should push it. So if I do this, like, we've had the same old dance over and over, right? We do that. Let's stack this up. Oh, never mind. I don't get to stack it up. They just die. I don't know why they died. But they died. Oh, it's because of the electric proc. There we go. Okay, so if I just do this... Yeah, it propagates it. Oh, okay, yeah. That's how this works. Look at that big green pool. And that's how you would build your... Or how I would build your... That's so good, though. That's so funny. How far can I, like, apply this from? Yeah, I can apply from here. Can I apply to everyone? Yeah, I can. I can apply to everyone. I think she desperately needs, like, cast speed, though. Oh, wait, can I combine the two? Hang on. If I do this, and then do that, that, and I start doing this, I don't know if I'm, well, like, okay, hold up. Like, this isn't optimal, right? This isn't optimal, but I'm learning something. So if I, like, do this, and then I prime this one for death, and then I shoot the other one. Is that really how that works? Is that really how you want to work game? Okay. So I'm gonna do this, right? No, it's not good enough on its own. It needs, like, a little bit of grouping. Okay. That is so messed up. Alright. Okay, so. I don't know how to put this outside of it's stupid. But, like, I need to charge this up again. Okay, so anything tagged... Okay, unlike the Sobek, anything tagged by the dual Ickers counts. So if I get a couple kills here... Oh no! Why? Why does this work this way? Why? Okay, this is kind of dumb. I don't think this needs to happen with Garuda either. Let's get something weaker so we can, like, properly test this. Let's get some chargers out. How much duration I have left? If I do this... No, this can't work. This can't work. Okay. It's not working as well as I thought it was going to, but, like... Okay, so... We discovered that just tagging enemies with the Sobek does not allow for the Sobek's explosion to happen. The Sobek has to be the one to deal the killing blow. However, the opposite is true with the dual Ichor, or Ichor, or however you want to say it. So you just need to tag something to count for the dual Ichor in Karnan's ability to proc. Because as long as they die while being under the effect of something from the dual Ichor, it'll count as you killing them with the dual Ichor. So what's happening and what I'm trying to figure out if it's true or not is that the Sobek can inherit the dual Ichor in Karnan's ability, and which is way stronger than the explosion. And the explosion spreads the dual Ichor. Now, I'm gonna put like one tanky thing. So let's do 19 chargers. Charger. Simulate. And then, oh wait, hang on. Let's off them all. Let's get a gunner in here. I need the gunner because I need to charge up my dual Ichor. Oh, never mind. It just instantly died. Okay, I need gunners. The issue is that, like, it's a little bit jank to test. Because, like, okay, let's get something less tanky. I guess we could do boilers. I think boilers would be a good thing. Okay. Wait, do I have... What do I have on the dual Ichor? Why is it attacking AoE? Do I have something stupid? I have influence. Okay. Okay, so it might be melee influence then. It might not be Ichor in that case. It's kind of hard to tell. So if I take off melee influence, because melee influence is definitely spreading it, so like it's not helpful for this test. There we go. Now I can test this stuff properly. Because melee influence probably does play a big role. Okay. Harder. Yeah. Like, this is the difference when you have, like, an ability that, like, scales with, your weapon. No, I don't think it's working the way I want it to. Because, like, okay, let's get some, what are they called? Butchers. Because they have some armor. And they're not, like, hyper tanky. And I think that's just dual Ichor being good. This is like something really hard to test. Yeah, it's just really hard to test. If I do this, it's just gonna instantly die. And like... Okay. So, let's see. If I have a melee out, it's always gonna kill them. Okay. Oh, it's out of... Dang it. I ran out of the Incarnate Charge again. Ay, ay, ay. This is becoming more... So... for the time being, the interactions are kind of just all over the place. It is on the kind of meh side of things, but like, it's definitely we should not be trying to focus on like making it like tricking it into doing something weird. It's also like the Sobek has to be the one to land the killing blow, right? So if like we can do some weird like inheritance shenanigans, like I saw some really clickbaity titles about the Tenet Glaxion. Like, oh, the Tenet Glaxion is top tier for things in Star Chart. I'm like, okay, why are you doing this? This is definitely not helping anyone. What is the normal soldier name? Lancer? Lancer. Because, like... Okay, let's kill this one. And then this should be under the influence of both. No. Okay. Yeah, it just doesn't do enough at the moment. So basically what essentially happened when I was getting my misconception was like I was causing them to propagate on both ends. So here, let me show you. Because it's because Garuda has such an interesting ability and nothing else. Which is a little bit of a shame. Because like if I do this and then I do this, right? This is gonna propagate this is gonna give both the Sobek and the Sobek and the dual Ichor, like the ability to propagate themselves. And what the dual Ichor, like what the Sobek does in this scenario is that it gives you the initial like larger tick of explosion that scales with the level of everything. It's like a really deadly plague. But at that point, it's like it's the dual Ichor doing most of the work and not the Sobek, because like here, one more time. Yeah, it's a primary new core. But here's the thing, the new core can handle like Steel Path, while the Glaxion at the moment cannot without further investigation. I think where the Glaxion is going to stand is when after Jade Shadows. Yeah, you can see like you can see the little explosion now. Yeah. You can see where like what the Galexion's going to be good at is it's going to be great at like CCing enemies. Okay, them combined is better, like way better than I anticipated. Because like I think, yeah, the kill speed on the dual Ichor is like not good enough to make this build work. But if I do both, yeah, it's much faster. Okay. That's weird. It's interesting. So like I was able to kill all of these units, like with me just pressing my 4 and using both. And combined they're actually fairly usable. Interesting. So I think Saren or Garuda will be the go-to here. I still think Influence will probably be best because it can further propagate. Like the thing is, like we have so many interesting melee arcanes that allow us to do stupid things. Oh, I need to rescale it again because you know. Okay, one more time. Gunner. Grab all of that. Actually, I should get behemoths. So the reason why I want behemoths for this is just so that they don't die and they don't move all the time. They also, yeah, they're immune to CC, as you can see. Anyways, let's kill them off. I got what I wanted out of them. Lancer. Okay. Yeah. It just propagates way better with both of them combined, which is something to take into account, right? Because if you take a look at Saren, right, she already propagates really, really fast. So, like, this isn't as much of a necessity. I need, Juggernauts again, Behemoth. I just need... No, let's grab, like, 20 of them. Okay, so that's stacked up. Let's get rid of them. And then let's get out some Lancers, because that's like the tankiest thing that you're going to run into on average. So, we do that. Wrong setup, gosh darn it. Okay. Now I need to do it all over again. Kill. Can I favorite any of these? Like, honestly? I think I just... Let's just fill them up. Do that. Okay. Kill. Lancer. And, so, how this is gonna work. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna apply this. No, I don't think it's... Yeah, the Sobek in this case is not worth it. Like, if for Garuda it works. For the Sobek it doesn't. Just look at that. Just instant. It's just instant. It's the whole thing. Okay, okay, let's try again with the Sobek. Let's see, let's give it another chance. It takes a few more to start up. Yeah, like... it's not bad, right? It's just like, what are you trying to get from this, you know? Look at that. Okay. You know what? That's not bad, but it's just like, at that point I'm just armor stripping, you know? I mean, if it's built into, like, a person's kit, that's, like, nice already, so... If I put the Toxic Lash augment on... That leaves a cloud. Contagion cloud. Is that attributed to the Sobek? When does a man become a monster? 558 men who died under your thumb. I don't see the cloud. You guys see the cloud? Mind you, this setup can get, like, way more absurd. Because, like, I currently have miasma subsumed off. Mostly because I wanted, like, the electric proc. Interesting. I don't... Like... Okay, you can see the gas still doing damage, so it does exist. So... Yeah, it's just... now I just need to up its kill speed. How about Vobin? Because, like, Tesla Nervos was doing something weird. Right? It shouldn't do anything. Especially if you don't have the augment on. I don't know why the damage is going up either. It's very weird. I don't know how to feel about it. So the Glaxion is going to be a CC weapon. CC and energy generation weapon. I don't think, like, it's going to go further than that. It's going to be able to slash, and it's going to be able to... Let's play around with the Glaxion for a bit, I guess. So, realistically, what we're going to be using it for is probably, like, slash and status and generating energy, right? I'll go grab one from Teshin in a moment. So the reason why you want impact is so that you can do internal bleeding, right? So, it doesn't do any innate slash. We could bring up its impact so that we can assassinate things, but, like, realistically, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be putting in, like, Shivering Contagion, right? And freezing an entire army. Right? So, like, if you do this, right, the entire army has, like, cold procs, right? I do like the sound that it makes, though. You can see that I'm able to apply slashes. It's not very good at the moment. The problem is I cannot use it to apply fire. Like, if I wanted to serve that function, I don't want viral on it. But if I give it viral, let's see how it does. Speed trigger, viral. It might still apply frost, though, which is something weird. Malignant. Because it's a Glaxion, it might just force a cold proc, right? No, it doesn't. Okay. It's interesting. It's interesting. That's what it is. That's all it is for now. Get rid of that. Let's get Serration in here. So let's get rid of Aptitude. Let's just give it, like, better base damage. Okay. Like, these are Steel Path enemies. It's taking a long time to kill them at the moment, but it's also, like, with 0 Forma. And no polarities. I don't think it's worth getting rid of the cold. I think we should lean in more to the cold. Because I think cold is a very strong effect. The issue is that, like, it doesn't... Oopsie, I meant to go to Teshin. The issue is that it doesn't do enough, right, by itself. Like, utility... Like, damage is always going to be better than utility at the moment. However... as you like, if you have more than enough damage, then you can now go for utility. That's what I went with the Torrid, right? That's why I love the Torrid. So let's go to Teshin. So yeah, I can go like crit because like the augment does crit damage. It's very weird. It's gonna be very, very weird. Like, I don't think the augment's actually that good. At the end of the day, you're gonna be using this as a support weapon or like a casting frame. Samaris. Let's do Arsenal. So primary frostbite is where you want to go. That makes it so I don't necessarily need Serration. This will give me like a butt ton of crit. So if I do that, that'll boost my damage further. I don't think I even used this on my Torrid, right? Because it doesn't need it. Like, that's the big thing. So crit. So now I have like over, like, okay, it has 20%. So that means it's at 84% crit with this, and then if I can get 2 headshot kills, then I'm at 100% crit. Okay, that's good enough, I think. A V polarity will always be in the first slot, so sure, let's just give you that. Give us a little bit of things to work with. And then we'll bump up cold damage some more. So cryo rounds, firestorm, internal bleeding, prime rounds. There we go. So that should boost its damage quite significantly. Um, so let's take a look. We got corrupted lancers. That's like going to be like the average case scenario, right? Oh, I still have viral? Why do I have viral? I thought I modded this. Tentaclaxion. I still have Malignant Force. Okay, so let's do primed cryo rounds. That's just outright better. Internal bleeding. Galvanized scope. Okay. It's not amazing, that's for sure. It's gonna be much better when we get more like when you know, cold can freeze enemies, because it's gonna instantly freeze an entire room. That's what I'm gonna tell you. That's what it's gonna do, right? Yeah, it's not amazing right this second. Sure, I could give it corrosive. Like, I think it needs a different form of help. Like, if I get rid of this and go, oh, let's give it corrosive. So it's gonna be that and that. That. Oh. That. There we go. And then, sure, let's give it Serration, whatever. Kill all. Back this out. Let's see how it does. I mean, it's decent. Some big crits here and there. But if you're going to be freezing things solid, I think you're just going to be aiming for headshots, right? So if you're aiming for headshots, like, it might just be better to do... So, here's the thing, right? The reason why you would use primary frostbite over the other primary, like, the other arcanes, is because it's on a application of an effect, right? You get a buff every time you apply an effect. The thing about, like, primary merciless and deadhead, it requires a kill to benefit. So if you're, like, looking to kill like tankier targets, then, like, you probably want to avoid using primary deadhead, right? But if you are like, oh, I'm gonna be focusing on doing headshot damage, there's not very many ways you can, like, get more headshot damage outside of, like, primary deadhead. Right? Like, that's just a lot of damage that you're leaving at the table at that point. Of course, you can go for, like, more damage sources. It's gonna be weird. Um... No, I don't want to change the weapon. So I don't know. I like my frostbite though. Corrosive is helping for now, but I don't think it should be necessary. For that. I do have this, but the polarity is 1 at the moment, or like the thing is 1. Yeah, unfortunately, like we don't have any other progenitor elements that I really care for. I don't want radiation. Like, sure, 60% radiation sounds nice, but it's like not something that scales really, really well. Yeah, right now without the corrosive, it's not super well suited. It's taking a lot of ammo. I almost never apply a slash proc, which is kind of nasty. But that's my own fault, though. Yeah, that's my own fault. Because I'm not, like, pushing the impact damage type. I'm pushing cold. So, I can do hammer shot, right? Impact. Crash course, rupture. Yeah. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I could also go for crits instead. So I do this and go for hunter munitions. I think that'll be more consistent, at least because on crit. And then we do crit. In that case, I can change the element to something else. I don't know what I'd change it to, though. Yeah, that's just way more consistent, crit-wise. Oh, I'm starting to get orange crits. That's kind of nice. Yeah, multi-shot is multiplying some stuff too. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. Basically, you're gonna have a field of bleeding statues. That's all I'm really gonna say with this weapon. We won't see, like... The thing is, the Sobek and the Glaxion, we probably won't see, like, its true colors. Or their true colors until, like, week 3 and week 5. Okay. Let's do something else. I think I've been here for 2 hours. Jesus Christ. Okay. I need to do the sortie still. Let's see call. This call thing here. Market, friends, void relics, codex, raise jack, helmet, decorate. Oh, I can reach decoration from here. Oh, interesting. Okay, did I help call? I think I did. Because I didn't want to do call just then. Good to see you. Man, my connection to, like, yeah, I did. I almost have like 2,000 of the Archon mods.
These pieces, pretty much everything Carl dropped off.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I've done Bird 3's purchase yet. It's fine. Okay. Sortie. Defense. Conditions fire. Okay, so I want something that can kill everything instantly, or as fast as possible. I guess I could do, like, Saren. Saren could be fine there. Oh, you know what? Let's try Garuda. So, Garuda. Yeah? What's up? That is some. You need to buy a lotto ticket. Doesn't that mean that it's like that was the correct order for your previous sister too? Okay. What are the chances? You got to get yourself a lottery ticket. So, chat, for those who don't know what happened, go ahead. Go ahead first. No, it's really really small, by the way. But like um chat, like for those who don't know what's going on, Beta over here said that like he got a sister going. She showed up for the first time. He doesn't know any of the things. Just triple stabbed her out of the gate, and it was correct with like random things. Oh my gosh, that is some goddamn luck. You mean screenshots or like? I think you need to have something running in the background first. I think I have the wrong Garuda setup. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, it's a person. No, that's a wow. Like that sister just screwed up. It's like I don't think it tells you if yeah. Oh, is there LOS on this? No, there is. They can't be LOS on these Blood Talons. Oh my god. That's like the dream run. What weapon are you going for? You like the Archoplasma but doesn't feel good yet? That makes sense. Probably magnetic, because everything that isn't a robot resists magnetic. Yeah. Zaku's magnetic? I guess they have a magnetic personality to be 4 people at once. Yeah. Oh. It probably takes an hour, normally. At least. Oh, that was my own fault. I did that to myself. I should probably have more HP on my Garuda. How are you almost down? Here, have my gun. I don't even know. I gave you the Bronco. Good job, me. I mean, I love Garuda. I love her aesthetic. I love her, like, game feel. It's just that there's a little bit of jank that, like, I don't think she needed. Her claws are well, they're reasonably strong for, like, melee, but, like, melee is always going to be in a bad spot, right? Like, for instance, you can't even put arcanes in that one, right? Which is kind of leaving it behind. So I want to set it up so that I can get... Okay, I forgot what I was thinking about. So you can get, like, 100% efficiency on your attacks with a specific setup. I have to remember what it was, though. Because, like, it's something that I wanted to work on. Because, let's see, it's... If you have Enokai, then it's every 4 hits, right? Okay, oh, you need... Okay, I understand what I need. So I need a Warframe with a... What is it called? I need a Warframe with an Exalted Melee. I needed to give it the Tennokai that allows it to, like, proc Tennokai every 4 hits. And then give the weapon that I actually want to use the Tennokai that procs every 4 hits. Therefore, it procs Tennokai every 2 hits. Right? And then if I have a maxed out melee duplicate and I have only 100% crit, then I will always be, like, I will always have, like, 100% efficiency. Which is kind of silly. Like, I don't know why you would want to ever do that, because, like, at that point, like, it would be better just to go crescendo, because that's the exact same thing. Let's see. Your sister must be really weak if she's only level 1, though. Oh, I mean, they're specters. Like, the worst case scenario is, like... Yeah, I think, like, Oberon is, like, one of the... Oberon and Mag is the worst combination, I think. For, specters. Because I don't think you can get, like, any of the non-Gen 2 frames. Like, it has to be Gen 2 and below. For some reason. I don't think the Octavia Spectre even works as intended. The dog also includes. Yeah, it's just the dog. I don't know. I love the idea that I have like 100% like energy like all the time. It feels so nice. Basically, I can cast whatever I want. Okay. Setup is so cheesy. Is he? Okay, like how for Deep Arcadia? No, he's like he's to blame for the disruption. And like he's not even the one that caused it. It's because like our like the guy hang on. What you call it? The Cephalon, the AI, thought it was a great idea to go into debt with a corpus. So we're actually just stealing like Albrecht and Trotty's relics so that we could sell it to Parvos to buy back access to like the Laverian. Like the devs are like, oh, like the whole reason why he has to do this is because no one donated to the Laverian. I'm just like, okay, what's the benefit for donating to the Laverian? Like literally, functionally, what did it do? It didn't like improve the Cephalon's like actual performance or anything like that. It didn't give us any benefits. Like he just gives you a voice line if you are particularly generous. I gave him 1,000,000 credits, and he's like, "Oh, you must be some sort of crazy." Have I introduced myself to you? I'm just like, okay, well, that's cute, but like, what else, you know? Let's see. I still have all of my sister dogs. Well, that's not true. I just traded some of them in. For, yeah. You can choose the stat that you want. You just have to, like, choose the weapon you want to, like, keep out of the two. Because, like, the number will always go up by 10% of the whichever one is higher. Yeah, that's just gonna instantly kill Corpos. Mm-hmm. What is the crit rate on that weapon, anyways? Yeah, you and Kitsune like mode a setup on your Arcaplasmor. That wasn't too bad. Galvanized Hell. What's the... So there's Galvanized Hell, and what's the other Galvanized mods? One is this, Savvy, so the damage one, okay. So there's not one for crit. Okay.
What flesh is within that Warframe? I will
Depends. Does it give a base amount? Yes, it's always better. It's a straight, yeah, it's a straight upgrade at that point. All right, I need to change this Saren loadout. We should refashion my Saren. Hunter munitions. Uh, Point blank is just damage, right? So basically, if you're going to use like any of the status to damage mods, like the priming mods, the question is, if you're not priming, like the caveat is, if you're priming, then always use them. If you're not priming, then is it going to take like more than a hit to, oh, more than 8 hits to kill? Because like that's basically the breakpoint for that. So if you shoot something once and or if you shoot a room once and everything dies, then you don't want to have those mods. No, galvanized. If you shoot, if you want, no, because it's on kill, you get a damage bonus based off of the number of status effects on an enemy. But if the enemy is dead, then you never gain the bonus. Yeah, no, I'm like saying like you want one or the other, right? Most cases. Yeah, normally that's how it is. Like you could be kind of funny and do like whatever. So why is it so low on your back? Whatever. Uh, Spore Ephemera. Yeah, let's do Spore Ephemera. Uh, no, you can't get some plot. You shouldn't be begging on in chat. That's just inappropriate. But welcome to the chat, though. You're welcome to stick around. Let's see. Oh, right, these are ears. Yeah. You could. Uh, so viral, like if you take more than one shot to kill a thing, then you can benefit from viral. Sure, let's just do something fun. Do that. All right, I'm checking something else. So yeah, essentially, like you don't want to use the galvanized stuff if you kill too quickly, because it takes, well, unless you're using something else to like prime the enemies. That's basically all there is to it. Anyways, let's keep on moving on. It's an Xmas stronghold, but I'm also using Saren, so nothing really lives. Yeah. If I end up running some relics, then I don't mind using them. I believe I should have some.
This is a mobile defense mission.
But like,
you must deliver payloads and defend a number
yeah, like those will be served for or saved for people within the community, right?
I can't do this
Like people who have joined up, have been with us for a while. I think that's a reasonable ask, right? Gotta scratch my back. Gotta join the community, scratch some other friends' backs. And then I'm more than willing to help. You gotta mean well. Okay, I just need to get like one kill first. Of course, that is not what's gonna happen here. There. Oh, wrong weapon. Okay. Can I get you to come down from your pedestal? Please and thank you. There we go. Armor strip. On just a little bit more. There we go. Now I'm cooking. Oh, I fell. That's not good. Okay. It's not a bad mission for if you want to get like whatchamacallit? Ribbon slivers? Invalid target. What?
We are finished here. Move on. This will only get more difficult. Get to the terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
Yeah. So this is why I chose to get rid of miasma instead of Molt, because Molt is just, you know, a good safety thing. Also has a speed boost. Okay, I need to do a little bit of Molten over here. This setup's not very good though. That's a little unfortunate. There we go. Oh right, I still need to do the stupid K-Drive stuff. I'll do that. I'll do that in a bit. I don't think Nyx is that bad of a frame. I just think she just suffers from like the game like moving without her. Moving out, like, yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. Just make her survive. That's basically all there is to it. Maybe some, like, power strength so you can armor strip. Yeah, her too. Or if you have Thermal Sunder, just put Thermal Sunder on R1. And then that'll just help you level really fast. That's what I like. That's why like every one of my Warframes, like the new ones that have come out, have a setup with Thermal Sunder. Is because that was my leveling setup.
Area completed. Move on.
I wish I'm just too stubborn to use Prime Sure-Footed. I don't like the fact that I have to put Forma in a frame just so that I can, like, reasonably put in Prime Sure-Footed. Like, streamers swear by it, or, like, content creators swear by it, but it's like, it's just a convenience pick, right? Because it's, I don't know. It seems like like you basically say, oh, you gotta use like 2 more Forma in whatever build you want to use that. And like an adapter. There we go. And now I armor strip with everything. Woo! Assassination. Huh. This thing is going to be next. Okay, we keep on moving on. Moving on. I think one of the most fun game modes is Xmas Stronghold by far. Something came up? Alright. It's all good. Thanks for joining, Ninja. It's always a pleasure. And have a great weekend. I might stream for a little bit tomorrow. Just try to finish up Hollow Knight. Because, like, the only thing I haven't practiced on is Absolute Radiance. And that's just because I haven't gotten there yet. I have practiced NKG at this point. But, like, theoretically, if nothing goes wrong, like, especially with Markov, oh god. I won't need to do too much. Because, like, it's just, the only places that's going to go wrong is if I do, like, some of the hardest fights poorly. And make multiple mistakes, or Markov. So basically, the idea is that I'm going to go for Absolute Radiance, unlock that. If there's a practice fight, then I'll do the practice fight. That's basically the choice right now. Okay. What setup would be good for Sargus Rock? What invalidates Sargus Rock? I guess I could just use Titania. Or Titania? I don't... Like... The game says Titania, right? I don't like that. It doesn't really roll off the tongue, you know? Okay, so I have Corrosive on this setup. That's good. So let's go Sargus Rock. Enemy physical enhancement, okay. Yeah, I think they need to do a pass on, like, the bosses, because all the bosses are kind of bad. Like, that definitely is a pain point.
The VIP that we're hunting is here. Find them and take them out. General Sargus Rock.
I think
Recovery efforts.
Prime Sure-Footed would be good for Titania, primarily because, like, you are going to be bumping into walls a lot, and being, like, not having to deal with that would be great. Because, like, you're stunned for, like, 2 hours, almost. I would imagine so. I could be wrong. Yeah. Yeah, it's knockback. Uh-oh. Set me on fire. That's not nice.
Take them down.
I do have a Prime Shirt for them. Yeah, I do. I got it a while ago. I just never leveled it. Drives some of my viewers insane. Oh god. Sargus Rook, why are you like this? Also, like, why did X Pixie have ammo? I think that's, like, the biggest thing about it. Okay. Okay. I need a different setup for this. This is not working. Dexpixia? I mean, with the number of bullets I fire, yeah. But, like, the number of bullets that you fire, it does what you want it to do. Like, I think, like, all of the damaging status ailments, you should be able to stack infinitely on any enemy instead of like being gimped at the moment. Yeah. I think that's just like ridiculous. I'm just gonna like oppress him. Oh, are you doing Sank Onslaught? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Mirage is kind of cheesy for that kind of stuff. Oh, right, he has physical enhancement, so he has more armor. So I just need a pennant. That's really it.
We've contracted you with a mark. You are here to find your mark and eliminate the assigned target.
I mean, it gives him enough armor to survive enough. I need to do the Archon hunt later.
General Sargus rock has become a problem for our artifact recovery efforts. Several of our dig sites in this sector have been attacked and
Like,
damaged.
it's gonna be fast. What's the second mission?
Ruck is
Okay. Am I back? Hello. My stream went down for a moment. My antivirus decided that it wanted to update again, despite I spend time actively updating before stream. Hello? Can you not hear me? Hello. There we go. Yeah, I spend time. It's fine. I spend time like updating all of the things that can be updated before stream, and then like so that this doesn't happen, and it still happens. I hate it. It makes no sense. Okay. Let's get some K drive kills, I guess, and then I think I'm gonna call it early today. As I said, I'm not feeling like 100%. It's nice because like I set it up so that the stream can't like auto die now. But like, oh my gosh, why are there so many updates on everything? I literally. I should get a new computer and just ramp everything. Like quintuple my RAM. Getting a better motherboard, CPU. CPU is like where I'm lacking the most. Yeah. I want to do like an open like open case PC, like where I have like all of the parts like laid out on like just physically so that I can air out better. But yeah, I guess I should save up some money for that. What it'll take like a month or two of like salary. But yeah, after I get this little thing, I should probably end the stream because my computer's having an aneurysm and it's being a little upset. Let's see. Someone posted in Warframe while I'm waiting for this to load. It's taking a hot minute to do like anything. That's you. You dirty dog. The Netra, and Ul. Gosh darn it. Oh no, Zata Netra Like, your sister thing? Is it Kra? It's Kra. Yeah, Kra's time, Kra's time. I remember because Fishinachi like said like was saying like we don't have enough Kra for this instead of saying time. That was very cringe. It's very cringe. It looks like a hourglass. You know, yeah, like I think it flew over like so many people's heads. Oh my god, why is it taking forever? I should have just used Urelli and went into a mission. But no, I had to open Orb Release. One of the worst optimized zones in the game. Okay. IQ alert. Me. Yeah. Okay. I'm surprised Urelli doesn't have more skins than she does. I don't think that they don't care. Like, she, despite being super young, got like 2 reworks. They weren't like magnificent or like major, but they did change how her abilities works on 2 occasions already. Oh, no, I still got this.
Track and track. Track! Do you understand?
No, I don't understand. It rejected the trank. I stabbed it. Okay. Let's get some more kills. Excuse me? And people ask why they don't like K-Drive. Okay. Why? I'm nowhere near them. Why did I go flying? I'm so confused. Okay. Also, like, why are K-Drive mods even a thing? Because, like, they're just so universally bad.
And there ain't none so bold as people with nothing to lose.
What? Oh. Okay, so I can do this on Kaith in the future, because K-Drives are worse. Uh-huh. Interesting. Interesting. No, right to you. Okay. I think I'm gonna call the stream. I spent a lot of time just, like, trying to figure out, like, the mechanics with the Sobek. If this wasn't, like, if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, like, leave a like. If you want to see me try something different, leave a comment. And if you just enjoyed hanging out, just subscribe. You can also join the community. The link to the Discord is in the description. Have a great weekend, everybody. I will try to do so as well. I will try to stream tomorrow. I should have some enough free time to do that. I'll be trying to finish Pantheon 5 and putting an end to my run of Hollow Knight. Okay. Yeah, anyways, just before I sign off, just as a reminder,
The steady blade.
if you don't have Dizzying Rounds, you should probably try to pick that up from Nora this week, because like she almost never carries this. It's been like 3 years since someone last saw this mod in rotation, so pick it up. It's not amazing, but it is very funny. So that is my recommendation to all of you. Anyways, thank you all for joining me today. I had a lot of fun tinkering around and hanging out. Have a wonderful weekend, and ta-ta for now. Bye.